So I have to make a confession. My memory, not so good. Growing up, I don't remember much of my childhood. There was one thing I depended on to help me remember things, and that was movies. So you know what would happen? My mom, when I was 12, she'd say, you know when you were 12, you threw up at that restaurant because you took that medicine? I'm like, when I was 12? I don't remember that. Remember the day we went to go see that movie and you loved it after? What did we do? Oh yeah, of course. And that's how I remember things. My memory would depend on the movies, how time was segmented that way. So I mention this because my parents were always taking me to shows growing up. They didn't have captions. I would sit with the big screen in front of me. I'd be bored? No, absolutely not. I would be completely enraptured by it. The camera lighting, the movements, the zooming, the panning, everything. How pictures with no words, just pictures put together tell a story. That is powerful. One movie in particular I will never forget. That's E.T. Have you all seen it? Pretty much all of you. Wow. This is the first show that I remember seeing. I was a kid, I was little when I would watch these movies. And I would get excited all the way into the end, and I would cry, and all night I would just be sad. Oh, I'd be brokenhearted at that. But I would always obsess about one thing. The opening for this movie, do you remember it? Some sort of creature rushes through the bushes, and then the camera suddenly pans to cars panning up. It stops on the lights, the car door opens, and the man walks out. The man walks out of the car, and the film focuses right on his shoes, and it pans up to show the gun hanging from his waist. It never shows his face. It focuses only on the gun. We don't know who this man is. We don't know why he's here, but we know that he's chasing that something that got away. And then it escapes into the city. And then it closes out. The rest of the story commences. We have the scene with the bicycle over the moon, and then at the end, E.T.'s dying. He's sick. They carry him over to his home in the bathroom, laying on his side. He's dying. The boy's crying with E.T., and then it shows outside again. The man, the police, everyone crowded around the house. The one car pulls up, the door opens, the man steps out, and again, we pan up to see the gun hanging from his waist. We don't know his face. We never see what he looks like. We don't know what he does for work. But that picture with him and the gun tells you everything you need to know. He's the bad guy. He's trying to steal E.T.